jumping straight into the tutorial, I'm just going to start by priming my skin. This is the Mercier Radiance primer, which I like to put on the outer perimeter, and then where I have larger pores, I just go in with the Smashbox Photofinish primer and just pressing that into the skin. And then I do go in and colour correct just a little bit with this peach colour corrector from Cover FX, and I pop that underneath my eyes and blend it out with my damp beauty blender. And then going straight into my foundation, I'm just going to use my MAC Studio Fix. I've been obsessing over this one lately. It's just so nice and full coverage, and it's really buildable as well. So I like to do like 2 layers, and that's like the perfect coverage for me, and obviously just making sure that's all well blended. I did my eyebrows off camera, just using my Anastasia brow wiz in the shade Ebony. And then I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Vice palette, which I haven't used, it feels like, in years, and I'm just starting with the shade called Undone. I'm popping that straight in as my transition colour, just to act as a nice base, and then I'm going to go in with Downfall as well and pop that straight in the crease as well, but kind of keeping it into the lower crease area. And then Sonic was actually the reason I wanted to use this palette today. I just wanted to do a really kind of nice cranberry look. It's such a nice shimmery shade, and I'm just popping that straight on the lid using a packing brush, kind of blending that a little bit into the crease as well. But I thought that to kind of create a more seamless blend, I would just take Venetian Red from my Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette and just pop that into the crease as well. It just created a really nice kind of gradient. And then I'm using my Lily lashes in the style Opulence because they're my absolute obsession at the moment. They're just so perfect. Now, as you can see, I'm just going in with my Maybelline Age Rewind concealer, and I also paired that with my Rimmel Wake Me Up. That's just the combination I'm really liking at the moment, just to create a nice kind of brightness in all those areas that we want to highlight. And then making sure to blend all of that out with my damp beauty blender. You want to make sure you get rid of all the creases underneath your eyes because that can look really gross throughout the day. And just go in and set that immediately with my RCMA No Colour Powder. And I like to apply it with a damp sponge, just because, I don't know, it doesn't feel as drying for me personally, because sometimes when I bake it can just feel really dry and powdery. But I'm obviously just going to go in and bake as well, just to make sure that I don't get oily during the day because my skin is an oily mess. And then setting the rest of my face. I don't really need to set the rest of my face, but I like to just for an added bit of coverage really. And then I'm just going to wipe away all of that bake, and I do go in and provide some extra coverage because that's just what I like to do. And I'm dipping into my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and using the banana shade. I haven't used this palette in ages. I don't know why. I was on like an Anastasia kick, but I really do love this palette. And then the middle shade I'm using to bronze up my face with a big fluffy brush, and then I do go in with my Morphe contour brush as well, just to kind of chisel out the cheekbones a little bit. And I also go down my nose as well, just for a little bit of light nose contouring. And then I'm using my Huda Beauty Pink Sands 3D highlight palette. It's just, oh, it's so good, you guys, it's so good. I'm taking the Capri shade, which is like the cream shade that you put down first as like a nice base. And I don't go too crazy with this. I realise that like sometimes I go a bit heavy-handed with that, and you really don't need to. Then I'm just taking Santorini over the top, and then Azores underneath, kind of to sculpt out that cheekbone. And the Ibiza shade is like the blush shade, which I just pop on the apples of my cheeks. And then I don't really need blush, to be honest. I didn't bother today because it just looks really nice. Then taking the Venus lip contour, also from Huda Beauty, I'm just going in and lining and contouring my lips. Apparently putting the lines in these way on your lips kind of makes them appear kind of fuller once you put your lipstick shade on, so I thought I would just try it out. Then I'm just going in with another new Huda Beauty product that I have, which is the Bombshell Liquid Matte Lipstick. I absolutely love the colour of her lip contour in the shade Bombshell, so I knew I would absolutely love this. And it's so lightweight and not drying at all. It's honestly amazing. And then I'm just hitting the bottom lash line with the same shades that we put on the top basically, and a little coat of mascara as well. And then before I forget, I'm just going to take some of that Santorini shade from the Huda Beauty palette and pop that in the inner corner for a little bit of pop. And then obviously you need to go and set all of that to make sure that the makeup does not move all day. This is like essential, I promise you. So that is the final look, you guys. I hope you really enjoyed this super quick Cranberry Smokey eye tutorial. If you did, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. All the products will be listed in the bottom bar below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!